one word to describe Patty would be compassionate.
Smart.
Humble.
Character.
Loyal.
Giving.
Loving.
She lives her life in the moment. Patty is one of those unique people that you meet during your lifetime.
She walks into a room, and no matter what's going on in her life, no matter how she feels or what problems or worries she has, she walks into a room and she brings joy. And she wants everybody to be happy. Her goal is to do whatever she can to make you happy.
She just is always thinking of the other person first. And I think that Magnificat gave her that confidence, that drive, and just the whole idea that she can accomplish anything she wants to, that independence.
You know, her accomplishments speak for themselves. They're just immense. And with all those accomplishments, however, she's always had an engaged heart. She obviously uses that brilliant mind of hers, but she never detaches her heart.
That's a good way of putting it.
From everything that she's accomplished.
Because equally as important is her family and Roger and the kids. And she's always blended the two, and it has worked for her.
She has a quality that she's able to put her family on one side and her job on the other, and she works hard at both of them. And her family is everything to her.
She just cares about me, my brother, my dad, her friends, her family, and she drops everything all the time for us. And I think that definitely exemplifies her giving spirit.
She's always been there for me even when I've made a mistake. She's always stuck by my side.
You can tell that she loves her husband and her children and her sisters and family. When you're with her, she talks so affectionately about them. But she also works hard. Yeah, she takes her job, obviously, a very important job, seriously, and puts the time and effort.
I mean, I don't know anybody like her. You know, she brings her work home, from work, and works on weekends, and works at night, and works on vacations, and so she was able to do all those things because of her work ethic.
Her dad I know he was a very accomplished physician, but he was kind of a frustrated lawyer. So he really loved to talk to Patty about what she did at work. And he was appointed to be the foreman of the grand jury one time and would come down twice a week. And then he'd come up and see me, and Patty just thought that was the best experience that he ever had. And she was looking always for some ways to make people close to her happy or better. I don't think that there's anybody that's accomplished more than Patty has. In the field of law, she holds really the highest position short of the Supreme Court.
She was, in fact, appointed by the President of the United States. It's pretty awesome to think that a young woman going through the halls here was appointed by the President of the United States for her position. I think that is a tribute to the school.
Well, just like the Sisters of the Humility of Mary have given their life to Magnificat, Patty has given a great part of her life to Magnificat.
I've sat and watched Patty during board meetings, and she listens well. She asks really great questions, and when she asks those questions again, the purpose is for the benefit of the girls in this community, not only for today, but what's going to happen in the future.
She was more than honored to speak at Catherine's commencement. I watched her pour her heart and soul into the speech, and it probably was one of the best speeches that I've ever heard her give.
It was the coolest experience, and I thought it was funny because she hesitated about giving this speech because she thought maybe I would be embarrassed or I wouldn't want my mom doing it. But it was quite the opposite. I was so excited. I felt so special, and no one could have given such a great speech.
She is a firm believer in what she has learned here. I think the humility of Mary is something that really describes Patty. She loves this school. She's the middle of 5 girls that has gone to this school. She has spent 9 years on the board.
and she probably would still be on if there weren't term limitations.
She's just a good soul. She's a good person. She works hard at what she does. She is very aware of people's feelings and how things affect them. She doesn't act like a judge. And I don't mean that in a bad way. I mean that in a good way. You know, the janitor was up today trying, just knocked on her door and said, would you buy some Girl Scout cookies today? You don't do that to many federal judges. But that's who she is.
A line in one of my favorite songs is, "Because I knew you, I have been changed for good." Truer words were never spoken when I think of my amazing, loving, supportive husband and children, my 4 sisters who are my best friends, my beautiful mom, my dad whom I miss every single day, and my friends. Because I have known all of you, I have been changed for good. It is not only because of the love and support of my family and friends that I have been able to travel my life path, but because of the foundation I received at Magnificat High School. Magnificat gave me the freedom, the encouragement, and the confidence to be the person I am today. And I have seen the same effect on my own daughter 30 years later. Faces changed, the building expanded, and yet the message has always stayed constant. Learn, lead, and serve. Thank you so much for this truly incredible honor. I am sincerely touched and humbled by receiving the 2014 Alumna Award. It will be forever treasured.